The 5-week sprint to the finish starts today for Minnesota lawmakers.
From rebate checks to liquor laws, our political reporter Theo Keith is taking stock. And Theo, lawmakers are not required to do anything this year.
Yeah, that's because this isn't a budget year. No government shutdown looms as a worst-case scenario if they can't get anything done. And so, 9 weeks into this legislative session, there have been very few compromises. And with 5 weeks left and the campaign season looming after that, any compromises now would be a surprise. With lawmakers back, so are interest groups asking for a piece of the $10 billion pie. Tuesday, activists rallying for rent vouchers to help with inflation were disappointed their idea won't go ahead this year.
So I am frustrated and angry that our state is not seizing the historic moment for housing.
Frustration is plentiful. The divided House and Senate have each proposed using more than $7 billion over the next year. Their plans couldn't be more different. The Republican Senate has reserved most of it for an income tax cut, frustrating those like the state's education commissioner who wants more spending in schools.
The Senate's education bill simply comes up too short for the moment that we're in.
All sides say part of the surplus should be given to Minnesotans, though the governor's rebate checks, the Senate's income tax cut, and the House's child tax credits have experienced more partisan politicking than progress. Then there's the question of how much to leave on the bottom line in case an economic downturn squeezes the state.
This budget is literally, there's not a good cushion here. It's squeaking by the skin of your teeth and hoping that things work out.
Disagreements aren't just budgetary. A bill legalizing sports betting has gotten more stakeholder support than ever, but still has long odds with so little time left. Legislation allowing growler sales at large brewers and six-pack sales at smaller brewers has won the endorsement of key stakeholders for the first time, but not a commitment from a key senator who holds the power to block the bill. With the surplus, there's actually an incentive not to compromise in divided government this year if you think your party is going to win the November election, because then you would have more control over the money in 2023. Kelsey?
All right, thanks, Theo.